You're listening to Create Wealth Through Franchising, and I'm your host, Kim Daly. In my 20 years as a franchise consultant, I've helped hundreds of people achieve their dreams of building and scaling franchise businesses to create wealth. The interview you're about to hear can also be found on my YouTube channel, where I post new franchising content multiple times per week. Please take a moment to subscribe to the podcast and to my YouTube channel at kimdaly.tv. Now, enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Daly Coach YouTube channel. Boy, do I have a good episode for you all today. This is a really fun brand that I get to represent, and here to tell us about this brand today is a longtime friend of mine. I think Kurt and I have worked together for the whole 20 years that I've been in franchising. Kurt has built some of the biggest brands in America today in franchising. Kurt Landwehr, welcome to Kim Daly TV.
Well, thank you, Kim. What a nice introduction. It's good to see you again, and thanks for asking me to join your program.
This guy is a pro, and when he gets excited about a brand, I get excited about a brand. So he's going to tell us a little bit about a company called Renovation Cells. So Kurt, what does Renovation Cells do?
Yeah, Kim, great question. Well, Renovation Cells is a very unique and new innovative concept that I'm very excited about and excited to share with your audience. So in a nutshell, Kim, what we do at Renovation Cells is we plan and design affordable, high-impact cosmetic renovations to get homes Instagram ready for sale. Okay, and what that really means is that we work with homeowners and their professional realtors to make the necessary cosmetic updates to a home before it gets listed for sale, which results in a faster sale at higher prices. So in a nutshell, that's what Renovation Cells does.
In a nutshell, it's awesome, guys. The before and after pictures of this. Look, if you are thinking about owning a business and you love real estate, you love, like, if there's a for sale sign, you're going in to like peek at someone's house, right? If you are a real estate agent. But the other thing about owning a franchise is if you just have interest, right, in that type of a space, you don't have to be a real estate agent or an expert in this field, correct, Kurt?
Yeah, not at all, Kim. We're not looking for people who have expertise, especially in the design side, because what's interesting is that we do all of the design work for our franchisees. So these amazing transformations that we're able to make to complete in homes, our certified professional designers do all that work for our franchisees so they don't have to.
That's really awesome.
I will tell you that most of our franchisees tend to fit a couple of profiles. One, they have an interest in real estate, as you might imagine, and in some cases design, and they have some sort of connective tissue into the real estate industry. They might be a realtor, their spouse might be a realtor, they may know a lot of realtors, they may own investment properties, they may flip homes, they may own VRBO properties. So they have some sort of connective tissue into the real estate industry. And those people that do, they really get it because they see this growing trend in the real estate industry. They have a front row seat to it.
Right. So if your owners are not doing the design, then what are the owners doing every day, Kurt?
Yeah, good question. Exactly. So by virtue of the fact that we do all the design work for our franchisees, Kim, what that effectively does is that frees up their time to engage in the activities that will actually drive their business forward rather than poring over paint swatches and carpet samples in their home office. So what our franchisees do is really only three things. It's a really simple, straightforward business model. The first thing we ask our franchisees to do is go out and build referral partnerships with realtors, landlords, and other centers of influence. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing we ask them to do is manage and lead a small team of subcontractors who actually do perform the work inside our customers' homes. And then the third thing we ask them to do is to project manage the projects to completion. We take care of everything else at Renovation Cells.
Tell the audience of Kim Daly TV a little bit about the unique financing plan. So you want to come into my home and make these renovations. Like, how much is that going to cost me?
Yeah, great question. We have gone out, Kim, and created what I consider to be the silver bullet financing program, and that is we have partnered with third-party finance companies who will lend homeowners up to $55,000 in a short-term interest-deferred or low-interest loan that allows them to access capital to have this work done, and then the loan gets paid back at the time of closing with the proceeds of the sale. And what it effectively does is it should eliminate any objection as to why a homeowner may or may not want to have this work done. It's all upside, there is no downside. So
Yeah.
it's a fantastic program.
So let's say I live in an older home, right? And I want to get top dollar, right? It's a great market. I want to get top dollar for my home, but maybe like I never invested the time in like upgrading my kitchen cabinets or,
Hmm.
making my kitchen that like wow factor. That's the first thing. That's what they always say sells the house, right? The
Yes,
kitchen and the bathroom.
for
So
sure.
so walk me through the value proposition. If I'm the homeowner, my realtor has said, look, there's a way that we can do this and we can get top dollar. Walk me through, as the homeowner, how that process goes.
Yeah, a great question. And the reality is, Kim, the average age in a home in America today is 40 years old. We have a very old housing stock here in the
Wait,
United States.
wait. Imagine all the stuff packed into a house that you've lived in for 40
Yeah,
years.
can you imagine? Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
don't know why my mind goes there, but I'm like, oh my God, you got to move, people. You got to move. Because when you
Yeah.
move, that's when you throw the crap away.
Right, exactly, or even 10 or 20 years, right? But the fact of the matter is, and a house doesn't have to be 40 years old to be cosmetically outdated. In fact, home design styles and trends move in 5 to 7 year cycles. So it's likely if you've been in your home more than 7 years, your home is in some need of a cosmetic update in order to bring it up to the current palette that today's buyers are looking for. Okay, so what we do is we work with homeowners, establish a budget, work with their professional real estate agent to identify areas of high impact. What rooms in the home can we update that will result in the greatest return on investment? And to your point earlier is the heart of the home tends to be the kitchen and the master bathroom. That's where buyers focus their attention. So we work with homeowners to update those spaces. And these updates in today's market, we are seeing a 2 to 3x return on invested dollars. So let me explain what I mean by that. So if a homeowner were to invest $50,000 to make the necessary updates, that $50,000 should yield $100,000 to $150,000 in the form of a higher sales price. Okay,
Wow.
that's the
Awesome.
benefit. And a typical Renovation Cells home sells 21 days faster than a traditional listing. So the benefits are twofold. One, you sell for a higher price, and number two, you sell the home faster. It really is a win-win for both the homeowner and their real estate agent.
Hey, Daily Coach fans, if this franchise sounds like a fit for you, I would love to be your daily coach. Email me right now for a totally free consultation at inquire@kimdaly.tv. How long does the average renovation take?
Yeah, well, a good question. And speed is one of the most important aspects of our business. And Kim, because we only do cosmetic updates, we don't do anything structural, we don't move walls, we don't rerun wiring. What that allows us to do is get out from underneath the process of having to pull permits and wait for city inspections. So the average length of a renovation cells project is under 21 days. In some cases, we can be in and out of projects in less than 2 weeks. Get the home updated, get it turned back over to the realtor so the home can be listed for sale very quickly.
It's really awesome, guys. It's really awesome. I asked Kurt, I think when we first learned about this business and I was looking at the website, I remember thinking to myself, what happens if after the renovation you decide you don't want to sell your house? You know, there's that show on HGTV, Love It or List It. Like,
Right,
I
right.
really feel like when you see your house updated to today's standard, which is probably why you're moving, you're like, hey, wait, I can get all this and not have to move.
Yeah, that
does,
possibility exists. So
does
sure.
that ever happen though?
Well, not very often. Most of the time when people have decided to sell their home, they've emotionally moved on, and really all they want to do is sell the home as quickly as they can and for the most amount of money. And that's exactly what Renovation Cells allows them to do. And let me tell you why this is growing in importance in the real estate industry. And it is because technology has changed how people buy homes today. Today, 100% of people who start their search for a new home sit down in front of their computer and they go online and they look at pretty pictures. And if the home doesn't match or configure to what they have based on in their mind's eye, based on watching HGTV and the other shows that are out there, what they do is they just swipe on by. And today's real estate agents understand this. So what we allow real estate agents to do is to post the pretty pictures on their listings online, which in turn drive eyeballs and traffic to the listing, which result in the faster sales and the higher prices. Today's millennial buyers are looking for move-in ready homes. And what the baby boomers are trying to sell and what the millennials want to buy are two completely different things. And at Renovation Cells, we help bridge that divide.
That's awesome. So well said. Okay, so as an investment in a franchise, so I don't really carry any inventory. I have a few employees. Do I need an office outside of my home? Like, is this a quote, a home-based business?
Yeah, it really is. One of the great attributes of the business, Kim, is, and let me clarify, is that first of all, it's a home-based business. There's no equipment to buy, and there's no employees. Okay? Because what we do instead of hire employees, we partner with subcontractors who actually do the work inside the homes. So this is a very inexpensive business to get started. In fact, everything that somebody needs to start the business, they already have. Home office environment, iPhone 11 or newer, and a reliable automobile. That's it. You have those three things, you're in business.
And then you go out and you build relationships and you can start earning money. Wait, so how does the franchise owner make money? Are they making a profit of that, whatever the construction bill was?
Yeah, there's a little concept in our business called markup and margin. Okay. So what we're really doing, what our franchisees are doing on these projects they are playing the role of the general contractor. So what we do is we mark up the overall project cost, a certain percentage for our project management and general contractor services, which yields a very specific net margin. So we get paid for the general contracting services, which is the role we play in the business.
And so then for growth, like the goal would be to have multiple projects going on at the same time. Like the limiting factor may be like finding the right contractors or having enough contractors to take on all the work.
Well, the contractor relationships grow as the business grows. Let me give you an example. Today in Chicago at our corporate headquarters, we have 20 projects going on simultaneously. And what we have done is we've built 2 crews, and we keep those 2 crews busy full time. Okay? So as the number of projects grows, so do the number of subcontractors that we work with. But the neat thing, to start the business, you only need one subcontractor in 5 or 6 different disciplines. So it allows our franchisees the opportunity to be very selective with whom they choose to partner with. You don't need 5 or 6 painters to start the business. You need one painter. Okay.
Right.
So,
And those trades guys probably love partnering with a business person because they just want to do their trade, right? They don't want to
right.
be out hustling jobs. And
Yeah.
that's what, in fact, they're doing what they do great, and business owners are doing what they do great, which is going out and building the relationships.
Couldn't have been said better. Absolutely. What happens in this relationship, it becomes a very symbiotic relationship. They become dependent on us to be their marketing arm and to feed them projects, and we are dependent on them to be our production arm and do the work inside the homes. So it's very much a hand in glove relationship and a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. Guys, do you see why he's excited about this? I hope you're excited about this now. If anybody out there does want to learn more about this exciting interior design, remodel, whatever you want to call it, franchise, you know that I would love to be your daily coach. Please follow the email on the screen below. The email is inquire@kimdaly.tv. Kurt, as we wrap this up, thank you so much for being my special guest today. But is there anything else that you want to say to the viewers of Kim Daly TV?
Well, Kim, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to visit with you about Renovation Cells. I really appreciate it. We are super excited and passionate about this brand. Most of the country is still wide open for development, so the best markets and territories are still available. And I would just say, if your audience is interested in learning more, then please circle back to Kim. She's the best in the business, and she'll take good care of you. And we'd love to meet your clients after you've had a chance to work with them. Okay?
Thank you so much for that, Kurt. Yep. Guys, low investment. Sounds like it could be a fast return if you get out there and do the job that you need to do. No employees. I mean, it's in real estate. It's like recession resistant. Like, where are the warts on this one? I don't think there is one.
Yeah.
So if you are interested, please follow the email. Again, it's inquire@kimdaly.tv. Thank you so much for joining me today, Kurt. Thank you for watching the video. And don't forget, my name is Kim Daly, and I want to be your daily coach. If you found this inspiring, please contact me at inquire@kimdaly.tv. My consulting services are totally free to you. Again, that email is inquire@kimdaly.tv. I can't wait to hear from you.